YouTube, what up? It's your boy Wavy Crockett, man. Back at it with another video, man. This video is Wolfin with a purpose for depth. Wolfin with a purpose for depth and what you have to do to gain depth in your pattern. This is what you have to do. Let's get into it. Alright, YouTube, so what you need to do to gain depth in your pattern is training your hair. You have to train your hair. And the only way you can train your hair is woofing. Woofing your hair. So I'm going to break it down to you what I did to train my hair to gain depth. So what you need to do is, for coarse hair waivers, what I did, I'm a coarse hair waiver, so this is what I did. I cut my hair at a 1.5. I woof 4 to 6 weeks. I cut a 2. I woof from that 2 with the grain 4 to 6 weeks again, maybe pushing it to 8 weeks. I cut a 2.5. Then from that 2.5, I woofed a 4 to 6 weeks again, then cut a 3. And then I woofed 4 to 6 weeks from that 3 with the grain, and then I back down to a 2. So now my hair is trained at a 2. But the main thing that you do when you're training your hair, you have to hard brush. You have to hard brush. The hard brush is what's gonna get you depth. That is what's gonna get you that depth, because this hard brush is going down to the root, down to where the woof first started. You know what I'm saying? Down where it first started, and it's gonna train your hair to lay down. So once you get that cut, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy to train. It's gonna be easy to go longer woofs. And so after you cut your 2, after you've done your first long woof, after you cut that 2 again, then we woof again. You woof 4 to 6 weeks, cut another 2.5. 4 to 6 weeks, cut a 3. Then after you've done that process 2 times, after you've done your whole woofing segment 2 times, then you do your depth check. That's when you do your depth check. That's when you go down to a 1.5. For coarse hair waivers, it might be different for a straight hair waiver. Straight hair waiver, your low might be a 3. You know what I'm saying? Your low might be a 2.5. That might be your low cut. You have to figure that out for yourself and for your hair texture. But for coarse hair waivers, if I cut down to a 1.5, that's my low cut. That's my low cut. I like to keep my hair at a 2, but when we training our hair and we want to do our depth check, we want to see how low we can go without losing progress, I go down to a 1.5. And when I go down to a 1.5, now my hair is trained. I don't lose progress. I'm actually still gaining progress. And that's how you train your hair. You have to woof, hard brush, and just keep gaining those layers and chopping it down. So you woof, 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 get high guard cuts, and after you've done that a long enough time, then you do your depth check and you cut down low. You cut it down low and you see your progress. So you have to train your hair to get depth. You have to. There's no way that you're gonna just woof you woof 4 to 6 weeks and then cut down to a 1.5 and you just got crazy depth. It doesn't work like that. You have to train your hair. You have to train your hair. So this just is a quick video on just training your hair, man. Train it. And once it's trained, you'll be able to do a whole lot of stuff that you thought you couldn't do. You'll be able to rock the curls. You'll be able to brush it back down. It's trained. Your hair will be trained to do what you want it to do. And that's the cool thing about waving. Being able to wear curly hair for weeks, then brush your hair back down and it goes right back into your pattern. You don't lose any progress. That's real cool about waving, because it's just laid down curls, but that's a totally different video. And I might make a video on that as well. But we're gonna stay on the subject of just training your hair, woofing, hard brushing, and you will gain depth. Like, subscribe, man. Wavy Crockett signing out.